I don't know what happened there.
All right, everybody, I'm back. Our
Hi, guys.
Mr. Pillow had an issue with his computer. Shut off on him real quick, so I'm jumping in here, getting this stream back up for everybody. Mainly for the handful of people that are left. It looks like we are going to have Chevy and Chief taking off on this. Brian, if you would wrangle the
Yes, sir. Wrangle the
judges
car.
and cone car, and yeah, let them know that we are ready.
Okie dokie. Yep, will do.
Sorry, everybody. Hopefully you've made it back over here. I dropped the link in all the places that I think would make sense. Tag the whole damn server. Sorry for an extra ping like that. We ain't got but a few left to go here tonight. We've got Chief and Chevy lined up currently. Looks like they are going to be battling for the last place in the semifinals.
All right, so they're holding them real quick. Like there is a small, slight issue that they're going over.
There's a what?
A small issue that they're going over with King right now.
Oh, okay.
So once that is handled, I should be able to see Cedars pop back into the judges VC, and once that happens, I'll hop into the comp VC and let them know to send the guys.
Word.
Dependent on the outcome of said discussion.
Sounds good to me.
Hi, Vim. Sorry you decided to yeet yourself across the pit lane there. Dude tapped the railing and just decided to send it full send across the damn pit lane.
Yeah, I saw that. He was pretty upset with himself in the chat over there. He's like, man, I've ran this line 100 times this week, thousands of times this week, and I haven't hit that spot until right now.
Yep.
That is how it goes, though, man. You can run it perfect 1,000 times, but the one time you don't, that's a bummer.
How many times did I run that line without dropping 2 tires around there, and then all of a sudden tonight, the first run of the fucking night, boop, drop 2 tires on the lead run.
Exactly. So yeah, hopefully they'll get that cleared up pretty quick. We'll get back to it.
I'm hoping so.
That's a bummer, man. Pillow was upset. He was having some issues earlier this week. Like, they just got that PC in, and he was having some issues earlier this week where it would just randomly shut off on him. And he thought he got it figured out. He found a connection near his motherboard that wasn't quite fully seated. He did that, and it seemed to be working just fine, and then all of a sudden it's back to doing it again. So he's upset. So I have to spend some time with him either. You're getting close to being tired. Out to that guy.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no,
got all the
knowledge. But I tell you what, that boy is on something else right now. Holy Jesus.
Who's that?
What do you think? Scrolling through Team Only Chat.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Chief is DQ'd because of his door card. It's on the wrong side.
And we're just finding that again. Makes sense.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
That is unfortunate. He has been on fire all
Unfortunate and unacceptable, to be perfectly honest. Like, that should have been caught. But then again, with everything that was going on earlier on with his runs and everything, I could see why it might not have been caught because they were fighting connection issues and everything else.
Yeah, we just had a little quick discussion about it when the same thing befell Peep just a second ago. We're going to get better.
We have to.
Spec check
We
meetings
have to.
and set expectations, and we're just going to have to fucking tighten it. That's all we can do.
Yeah. So
it is unfortunate for guys to come in here and put in the hours that they did tonight and the hours that they did in the week leading up to, just to have this befall them this late in the competition. It's not a good look for us. We got to get better.
Yeah. Just as a heads up, your stream is still on the B-roll.
Oh. Yeah. I switched over to my switch over that so I could change some settings. I didn't switch back. Good looking out. Glad you caught that. Jesus, we're just fucking up left and right.
Good Lord.
Goddamn amateur show over here, man.
We are way ahead of schedule.
It is moving quite along. It's moving along quite nicely. You know, we talked about that earlier.
Four.
The drivers themselves are going to make some of the judging calls pretty easy. And then some of these late catches on, spec check things that we should have caught early on. Yeah.
And realistically, I don't know who could have had him as in the spec check lobby either. If we'd have seen it earlier, it could have gotten caught and maybe figured out who might have had them in spec check. But at this point, there's no freaking telling. I bet you the driver doesn't even remember who spec checked him.
Most likely not, no. So I'm assuming right now we're going to have Tempest versus Blue.
Yes, sir.
I can assure you, whoever wins this thing tonight, knowing these drivers, looking at them, I mean, I know Chevy. I'm pretty well aware of Captain. He's been around for a little bit. Blue, Tempest, I don't know so well, but Blue, Captain, and Chevy, I promise you, do not want to take a W home tonight with the way things have gone with some of the late DQs. They would have much rather battled that out with those guys.
Oh, I know Blue right now is lighting up that VC with discontent over that call with Pib.
I was in there when that call came in, and he was not happy about it. I can assure you that. It didn't get out of hand.
I don't doubt it.
Didn't get out of hand, but it was definitely noted.
Oh, yeah.
So here we go. We got Tempest on the lead.
We got lights.
Blue on the chase.
All right. Coming into initiation, all the way out to outer zone 1. Coming out to outer 2. A little late coming into outer 2 by Tempest. Blue right there on his door, not letting him get away. Coming out to outer 3. A little late again, but still able to fill it pretty nicely. Big tire drop through 1 and 2.
A wall tap.
Tap of the wall, big, straight, and whoa. But I really think, so hear me out here. I don't think that should be a DQ for Blue on his chase.
It's definitely not. It's wall tap issues from the lead is causing Blues there, so I don't think that'll go against him in the judging calls. Or it shouldn't anyways.
Yep, he was following that line all the way through there. His tire marks were matching.
Indeed. So we're going to change sides.
Yep.
Let Blue lead.
We'll flip it around. See what we've got. 3, 2, 1, go. 4, 5 and a half. Damn, I'm way too early tonight.
Narco's count is a little bit slower paced than what we're used to.
Yeah. So outer 1 is looking good. Coming out to outer 2. Oh, slight tire drop there by Blue, but nothing that would disqualify him. Out to outer 3, all the way to the edge there. Coming through inner 1 and 2. Through the gauntlet, all the way out to outer 4, all the way around. Coming out to the Devil's Elbow, runs it very nicely all the way through the finish. No chance of a tire drop. I think he might have done what he needed to do there, folks.
I believe that is correct. I believe that the tire drop up there in outer zone 2, I believe that was some contact from the chase that could have pushed him off of his line there. Don't know if the judges are going to see that as
just a hair,
a potential for him to have, gathered his car back up after that contact. But definitely there was contact before the tire drop. Did see that.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, we got a few stragglers left in chat over here. Vim is obviously giving us a pink wave. Queen Maria is here. That's going to be Miss Maria. Competed earlier tonight. Blue and Ashto got stacks.
Ashto got stacks. But do you got stacks, my boy?
About some racks. Yeah, Pillow.
I got stacks of bills.
No worries, Pillow. Shit happens. It's a big part of esports. You know, all kinds of crazy shit can go awry. I'm glad I just decided to hang around for a little bit and kind of keep a tab on things. I was here, no problem, jumping back in. I'm sure you'll get your stuff sorted.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out.
C Sund says, I'm still here. Yeah, same. Captain and Chevy making their way into the lobby.
Yerp. That's what we like to see.
Indeed, indeed.
Hello.
Okay, the verdict's in. Blue moves on to the finals for not DQing in his lead or chase.
Right on.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Feel like we saw that one coming, yeah?
I'm pretty sure.
Right on.
Pretty sure that's how we called it.
So Blue will probably park up real quick and just hang out in the lobby, waiting for these final battles to go down. Tempest is going to go into the first spot for the battle for third.
Yup.
But
I had Chevy and Captain.
You got Chevy
We got
and
lights.
Captain.
Battle of the little cars.
No kidding. Everybody brought their go-karts this week.
Yeah, they did. Late initiation by Chevy there. Coming all the way out to the white line for Outer Zone 2. Perfectly timed for Outer Zone 3. Maybe entering a little late, though, missing all of Interclip 1 and most of Interclip 2. Coming through the gauntlet and really shallow through the entire Outer 4. Does hit the last inside rather nicely, but man, was he shallow on Outer 4. This is the Final 4, big dog. This is not where you play it safe.
Not at all. Go big or go home, right?
Yeah, this is not where you want to play it safe, because I'm going to tell you right now, Chevy ain't going to play it safe.
Not even a little.
Captain might have signed his own death warrant there. If Chevy does what we all know Chevy does, well, phew. We got Rev banging. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, you're like
Chevy
twice
takes off
as fast.
like a rocket ship.
Yeah, he did. Filled 100% of that zone. Jesus. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Just mistimed that transition there and caused himself to create contact on the coming up to the lead driver, trying to fill up way too much of that. But I feel like here, Chevy's just yet again just doing what Chevy does, filling every single zone all the way to the brim. No chance of a tire drop anywhere, and just straight gap-tizing Captain there.
Indeed. Knew he had an opportunity to play it a little safe there as he finished out his run, but decided to say, fuck it. I'm sending it, bro.
I knew, but we all know it. Like, Chevy's not going to play it safe. He's going to fill every single zone and get to the extreme edge of every single zone that he's able to do so.
Absolutely.
If
So
you're up against any of those kaiju members, you can't play it safe.
No, not at all. I mean, shit. They've won half of this season. You know what I mean? They've been a winner in, I think, half of the rounds, if not more.
And they've been a podium on every single round.
It's fucking wild, man. They got a hell of a team over there for sure.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
So it looks to me like if everything shakes out the way we think we're going to shake out, we're going to have Captain stepping over, battling Tempest for third place. And then we will most likely have a blue Chevy final. Fear's hanging around with us. Thank you, sir.
You got Blue and the Missus going at it over grammar Nazi stuff.
Yep, definitely.
Verdict: Chevy takes the W for better lead, better chase.
Amen.
Thank you, sir. All right, I think that's about how we called it.
Indeed.
So Chevy gonna park up, and Tempest and Captain gonna run it out for third place.
That's exactly the way I see this playing out. I think what I'm going to do here is whoever wins tonight, they're going to have to boss battle me at the end. All right, so Captain pulling up. Looking for Tempest. A little bit surprised that all those guys left the lobby. Normally they just hang out once we get down here to the final four. But maybe they're trying to do the right thing. Keep the lag down. Nothing wrong with that. Don't take but a second to get back in here so long as they're paying attention.
You know a section of this particular map that I really, really like?
What's that?
It's that real steep downhill section on the other side of the short loop.
Oh, like coming back into the hairpin to go back to the beginning of the short loop?
Yep.
Yeah. I like it too. I like the fact that coming down there, I can get basically 90 degrees to the street and just slide down the hill.
And the craziest thing about it is, like, all of that, like, you really got to be careful going through there, because it will mess you up.
Look at this size difference in these cars. Good grief.
No kidding.
So Tempest on the lead. Captain on the chase. First run for the battle for third.
Third place. How did you say it earlier? Thray?
Yeah, Thray.
Thray? This is going to be for third place. That almost sounds like I'm trying to speak Spanish.
No kidding. I think we're ready to go. If Narco's ready, they're ready.
3, 2, 1, go. I almost called it right. They are off. Tempest, kind of shallow, but gets out there for it at least. All the way out to the white line for outer zone 2. Little bobble there by Captain. Real lack of angle there by Tempest, though. Missing all of those inside clips, really. Coming through the gauntlet all the way out to the edge. Cuts it a little short, though. Around the devil's elbow. Very nicely done. Solid, kind of safe run.
Definitely looking to make that last podium spot. Going to make Captain work for it a little bit.
But he left the door wide open.
He did. He opened the door for him. So now it's just a matter of whether or not Captain wants to reach up there and shut it. Get his podium spot.
We got light. More lights. More lights. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid initiation. A little shallow through outer 1. Really shallow into outer 2. Oh, that is Bug X being Bug X.
Indeed.
Holy jeez.
Full flip.
That man teleported inside of his opponent's car and just yeeted him. He did the opposite of what Scorpion does in Mortal Kombat.
That's it.
Instead of get over here, he said, get out of here. All right, well, we're going to re-rack that and try again.
Yeah.
We got lights. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, coming through initiation. Let's try this again. Still a little shallow on outer 1. Still shallow. Whoa.
Another little
Still
teleport right there.
shallow through outer zone 2. A lot of light flashes from Tempest. I think we're going to be calling this one back again, folks.
I think you're right.
But he's still really shallow through all of these zones. I mean,
what in the world is going on there?
What is going on here?
There was definitely desync there. I mean, we saw it. Captain just teleported about 40 feet in front. Now what's going on?
Yeah.
Hello.
Whoa! What was that? Popcorn car? What in the world?
He was dancing a little jig.
Man, no kidding. Yo.
They are rerunning that because of that lag issue.
Indeed.
Okie
dokie. Miss Mariah said they hit the flux capacitor. Yeah, exactly right.
No kidding. That was fucky at best.
And there they go. We lost Captain.
And he gone. No more Miata. What happened? Where'd he go? He probably dipped out to reset.
That would be my guess.
Try rejoining the lobby, see if that helps out any.
That livery is fucking wild.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? And I honestly appreciate this, the top of the car.
Yeah, that looks cool.
You know, you kind of expect Carbon to be up there, and he's like, "Nah, man.
Yeah,
we're going cracked Earth." So I'm assuming we're waiting for Captain to reset his machine and or lobby. I'm not exactly sure.
I'm thinking that's about right. And here's where the expediting things comes in. How long do you give them to reset them stuff in the middle? Oh, there he is.
He's back. Lined up, ready to go.
We got lights. 3, 2, 1, go. To initiation. Gets out there a little ways. That bump really seems to unsettle his car.
It really does.
But all the way out to the edge for outer 2. Makes the transition to outer 3. Makes it real late going into outer 3. Still able to hit the inside zones. But Tempest is right on his door. A big lack of angle on the first half of outer zone 4 for Captain.
Indeed.
And was that a tire drop?
I don't think
right
so.
Right before the finish line? Because I know that cracked area of the concrete seems to go into the dirt a little. So I wasn't 100% sure, but we will see what the judges think. I will say, just in my opinion, watching that actually, hold on, I'm watching that back now again.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. That might actually be a tire drop. It is just barely there, but it is there. He is over the line before the light pole. Clear as a bell right there.
He is past the line. I see white on the outside of the inside line of his tire mark.
Yep.
I will screenshot that. So that is unfortunate there, but that is a tire drop.
Judges, I sat in there with them a little bit while y'all were carrying the top 16 here, and They are paying very close attention to all the things and taking into account. I mean, I was quite impressed with the way they were breaking down the runs.
Oh, yeah. And they, even when I went in there and I challenged that call, which is the first time commentator, I think, as far as I recall, first time a commentator has ever gone in and challenged a judge's call.
Indeed.
They were all for it. They took it into account, and we rewatched it again. Turns out I was wrong, which I'll wholeheartedly admit to being wrong. But they were all about actually making they didn't just go, no, we're right, you're wrong.
Yeah. That's a big
deal. Yo.
So third place is Captain. Better overall lead and chase.
Captain is going to take the better overall lead and chase. Ask them, can you do me a favor when you go back in there? Ask them if they accounted for Captain's tire drop at the end of his lead.
Okay.
They may have accounted for that, and it just wasn't enough to offset. But I would like to know that for sure.
You want me to send my screenshot of the tire drop to them?
No, they'll have it.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I know they have it because they've got the same access to everything we do.
Exactly.
But I did screenshot it just for verification, and it is clear as day.
Yeah, he may have done enough even with that, but I don't recall.
I don't recall Tempest making
quite
that
the same
many
level.
Mistakes through the line at all either, but hey, Pillow.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
How you doing?
I'm calmed down now, Mark.
Yeah, I heard you earlier in the other VC. You were quite upset, justifiably, actually.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Hey, Public, what you got?
I'm back. They reviewed it. It was not a tire drop, and it was like right at the end on the finish.
It is a tire drop, though.
Okay, so we're gonna let it roll
But
with that.
okay.
We'll learn from it.
Okay.
We'll review that because there is some debate there, but
yeah, it is very clearly a stop.
We'll take that as their decision. Move forward.
Yeah.
Captain goes into the third place spot. So now we will have the battle of Blue and Chevy to find out who's going to take the W for round 9. Blue on the lead, Chevy on the chase. They're giving lights. They're ready to go. Now we got good lights. Narco's countdown's a little slow. There we go.
Yeah.
They are off. Full send through the first outside zone for Blue. Getting back into outside zone number 2, carrying it all the way around. About as close to the white line as you're going to get. Ooh, a little bit of a bobble there from Chevy on the chase. Blue filling outside zone number
all the way to that last
all
zone.
the way.
Kind of missing a little bit of that inside clip. Not all the way missing it, but it was a little shallow all the way to the outside of outer 4. Coming through the devil's elbow. Very, very well done.
I don't know where
Solid
Chevy
run.
buys his magnets, but I need to get in that same fucking loop of information because he was fucking planted on Blue's door there at the end of that run.
Yeah, he was.
There you go, Captain. Gets out of the way. We're going to flip sides and send it again.
Yerp.
Give us the final call here, Brian.
All right. We got lights. We got more lights. 3, 2, 1, go. Chevy in the lead. Blue in chase. bit of a tire drop on outer 1 by Chevy there. Blue right on his door, coming through outer 2 all the way around, filling that zone perfectly. Coming out to outer 3, little late entry by Chevy again, but a little tire drop on outer or inner 2 through the gauntlet, perfectly fine. No, boy, oh boy. What in the world just happened there?
It's not the first time Blue snuck out there and got a hold to that curb.
That
happened,
was
very similar
very
instance
unfortunate
in his run with Pib.
Yes, he did.
I don't believe that first zone. I don't believe that was a tire drop from Chevy in that first zone.
Was it not?
I think his car bounces right there pretty good.
Oh,
I think it was just him losing contact with the road. I think that gap in the tire marks that you were seeing was just him losing contact with the road.
That's a good possibility. A very good possibility. Limited on POV, guys. I only get one camera view for this.
Right.
And it's the drone.
I do want to just peek back at that real quick, just to double check, make sure I saw what I thought I saw. So they take off. Yeah, his car hops right there. And if he had to maintain contact, it still wouldn't have been a tire drop. So he would have been solid.
Yep. Yeah, Blue just let it go too much there.
Yep, sent it a little bit too hard there, bud.
His front tires were matched with Chevy's rear tires. Blue out here talking about nobody hyped for him. I was hyped for you the whole time. I was calling you a run.
No kidding.
Fuck you mean?
The fuck you mean?
I gotta stay a little impartial. Kind of part of my game. Kind of part of like my job here is to remain a little impartial. But I was damn sure hyped to watch you run and win this damn thing since I got knocked out in first freaking round again. Because I'm a dummy. And sent it too hard.
It happens.
It does. It really does. It's not even really like I sent it too hard. I just carried way too much speed through that first outer zone. Like, I went to downshift from 4th to 3rd and just didn't do it, and I floored 4th gear even more.
Oof.
I was like, well, fuck, here I am now. But we got Blue, we got Chevy. Battle for first fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Made pretty good time tonight.
Yeah, we did.
Not too bad.
Yeah,
Nah, not at all.
except for this little hiccup.
Yeah, I mean, look, things happen that are beyond our control.
Indeed.
Well, thank you, by the way, Curdy, for picking up the stream for me on short notice.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I was just still hanging around. I'm glad I wasn't like laid up in the bed somewhere.
Yeah, me too.
I almost did that. I was almost like getting ready to go, okay, I'm going to go put this on the TV in the bedroom, watch the end of this thing.
Okay. Judges have the results. Blue takes the dub.
What?
Due to better chase, but Chevy had tire drop on his lead and chase, and the straighten on his chase.
So Chevy straightened on his chase
And had
and
tire
and had tire drops.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay, so now I see. Now I get it.
Yeah, there was
Okay.
Chevy's lead right into that first clipping zone, leaving the dog piece. After those two small clipping zones going into the pit, he had tire dropped on that second one.
Okay, and
Got
Blue
you.
didn't tire drop through there. Oh, okay, because the straighten negated the straighten. So the tire drops are what caused it.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. That's why they're judges, folks. We might see some things that they don't, but they see way more things than we do. Typically. So what we'll do here now is we'll go ahead and get out of here. We'll line up, take some photographs of the winners, the podium, make this thing all nice and pretty for a post later on. But as of right now, that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. So your top 3 podium is going to be Blue in first place, Chevy in second place, and Captain, if I'm not mistaken, in third. So that's it. That's round 9 of season 3.
In the books.
In the books. We will rack this up again, do it all over next week. That'll be, what's that going to be? January, it'll be February the 4th is when we will be getting back in here doing this thing again. I will not be a part of that one. I will be at an event.
What, next week?
Yes, sir. This coming Saturday. I'm going to let y'all have it one more time, but I should be back for the finals. We will sort out all the points, get everything lined up, and get this season 3 wrapped up. Get ready and prepared for season 4, which is going to be a pretty good shakeup. I think everybody's going to be excited about some of the changes that we made. But good runs to everybody tonight. GRs. Thank you, chat, for participating with us for the last 6 hours. We really do appreciate that. It means a lot to us. But that's it, folks. We're going to get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Say bye, Brian.
Bye, guys.